So, a little bit of human psychology, something that I think we all inherently understand, but a lot of us haven't actually kind of gotten to the place of sort of rationally thinking this out. We overly weight negative experiences compared to positive experiences. It's a negativity bias. You can literally study this in psychology. And basically what that means is that one negative experience is going to be more vivid and it's going to register more strongly emotionally and mentally in our memories than a series of positive interactions. Let's say that you walk out of the house and you're feeling great and you're looking great and you got your hair done, you got an awesome outfit, and you run into 9 people that you know. And all 9 of them are like, man, you look amazing. Have you been working out? I love that outfit. Holy cow, you're killing it. And then one jerk, you don't even really like him that much, but they take one look at you and they go, have you put on weight? Later that day, which of those are you dwelling on? The 9 positive or the 1 negative? Well, you know you're thinking about that 1 negative. Maybe you're questioning them, or you're calling them a hater, or you're mad at them, but that's the thing that sticks in our mind. And what that does is it robs us of the joy and the experience of the 9 positive interactions that we had. And this is a survival instinct. Go back to people living on a prairie or something, and like 9 times out of 10 you go to this clearing and everything is fine, but one time you get mauled by a bear, all right? So what happens is we disproportionately weight that with a sense of consequence and negativity and fear and anxiety and self-doubt and all these other things that tend to be triggered. And so, the key to this is not to not experience it. You can't think your way out of a feeling, but you've got to learn to not be afraid of negative emotions. You've got to learn not to be afraid to sometimes experience that anxiety or experience those thoughts or things that are going to come up at you. The important thing to understand is you get to decide whether you're going to dwell on these things or whether you're going to say, you know what, it's not a big deal, get over it. You allow yourself to feel it, you quickly acknowledge it, and you go, it's not a big deal, get over it. You get to choose how you feel about things. But a lot of us, we don't take ownership over that. We don't learn those coping strategies and we don't develop that mental toughness. This is not just about thick skin. You're still going to feel some of those things, but that you don't let those feelings change the way that you're going to interact with other people, with the rest of the day, or the way you think about yourself. You call 20 people and one person is rude to you. Okay, that sucks. But that has nothing to do with the other 19 people or the next 20 you're going to call. You go, man, that sucks. I'm sorry I had a negative experience, but you know what? It's no big deal. Move on. Get over it. You meet with a bunch of customers and one person's kind of a jerk, or they say, oh, it's not worth it, or it's overpriced, or I don't like you, or whatever else. No worries. You're allowed to feel that. You're allowed to experience that, acknowledge it, and then you go, what? It's not a big deal. Get over it. You ask someone for recommendations. One person says, oh, I don't want to do that, or they just don't have the response you want. All right, you can feel it. You can be disappointed or frustrated. You acknowledge it. It's not a big deal. Get over it. Don't give up your power. Don't forget you have the chance to decide how you're going to feel or how you're going to respond to these different interactions that are going to come up. And that is what develops perseverance, mental toughness, follow through, grit, and that heart and hard work that's going to allow you to be successful and accomplish your goals.